morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition, a special edition here on Sunday night on the NDB Media Network. It is the weekend review. We are going over the arc. What a glorious time to be alive, folks. What wonderful entertainment. Lots is going on. And oh, hey, Jag.
How you doing?
For you? Is that
Yes.
all right?
Yes.
All right, there we go. And hey, that's Michael over there. Is that you, Michael? Okay, he's probably from Arc 2. I'm
Yes.
from Arc 47, otherwise known as the Resurrection Ship. But what do I know? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us. I think I said my name is Roger, and everyone in the chat room, thank you, Elizabeth, Captain of Arc 54's Arc-aholics, have beaming on board. Oh, are we really beaming on board? Shall I contact my transporter chief to bring you aboard? I don't know. But hey. I do have a toy with me right now. Ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting episode 10. Wow, really good stuff. Michael, let's just get to it before we get into any of the episode. What would you like to tell us today? Any FTL failures that we should know about? Any connections across the universe?
Well,
did we even get across the continent?
Well, now since Elizabeth and Marsha are in the chat room, I can say this. We've had an issue for our April 23rd show. We have had...
Okay, Michael, actually, time out here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need to preface this. This is serious, and we are sorry that this is coming to pass, but it is what it is. And just...
Hi, Susie.
Take this as you so see fit. Michael, I'm sorry, proceed. I had to put that disclaimer
out. I totally understand why.
Yes.
We've had so many people contact us or were late contacting us that we can't handle any more guests on the 23rd.
That's an
Michael,
plot twist.
Plot twist. Would you please clarify what you mean that we are unable to handle any more guests?
Well, so what I've decided and what Roger agreed to is we're going to have a end of season, the Arc extravaganza part 2.
Wow.
On May 7th.
Wow.
And we are starting to confirm guests for that show next week. So, 23rd, that's just part 1. On May 7th, on Sunday, most likely the same time, Roger's going crazy, but that's okay. Because he's on Arc 47, so he's, got a little more power in his FTL drive. So, he can make it. He can make it. So, as I said, I will start booking the guests next week, and as soon as I get some info, I will let everybody know. But we are very excited. We finalized our 6 guests for the 23rd. I posted that in the ARC groups, so hopefully people saw that. Yeah, the more the better.
Party on, Arc 54. Party on. Is that a Futurama reference? I wonder. Party, or is that Party on, Garth? Party on. I don't know. It is absolutely phenomenal news. Michael, if I could stand, I would. I just don't want to. Incredible. Are you able to read the email that you decided to punk me with? Okay.
I better not, no.
All right. Yeah, okay, so read the email. No, just kidding. That would be the best thing we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely phenomenal what Michael, I was thinking Arc and Michael at the same time. Michael has been able to do in the last few weeks. It's absolutely phenomenal. We're all fans, and we're going to be able to really enjoy this. Let's just put it this way. The news that we received and Michael shared with us is just unreal. It is unreal. I just wonder if we can handle all the clones, but I don't know. Elizabeth says, comment shots all around. Roger, both and a tag. for Studio 54. Okay, fair enough. Marcia says, great
Great news.
news. Elizabeth, the more the better. Party on, Arc 54. Of course, Suze is here. Hi, all. And yes. So, again, the announcement's out of the way. Jag,
Hi.
what do you want to do? Quick thoughts. We'll go over the episode. I do, as everyone heard, I am Arc 47, the resurrection ship. That might be another universe, but I think you'll know what I'm going to get to in a little bit. Go ahead, Jag.
Well, number one, I just want to show my support for the show. As you can see, my backdrop has changed. I got a hat now. This is
What a show off.
This is about episode 3, I believe, when Bryce was going to go to get the comet water, and he was doing Lucky Charm. Lucky Charm. This is what I'm doing to bring season 2 and beyond to us. So this is my way of Lucky Charming the show to continue. First of all, you talk about episode 10. You knew it was going to be a great episode when it's written by Jonathan Glasner. So you knew you were already in for a ride. And what do we see? The very first thing, other than the beautiful shots of the ships on space, is Kelly shoots Helena. So who was surprised about that? And I
Helena.
noticed, yes, and I noticed if you caught it very quick, it's I caught a very quick look of concern from Kelly when she shot it, like a surprise, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. And then it quickly went, anybody else. So it's almost like she's got some training and she's still got some issues with trying to figure out what's, being a killer or trying to be a human being. But that was, Clamato. That was definitely a shocking reveal for that. The other thing is, I don't know about you all, but the special effects, y'all, given the special effects
Texas.
and little budget that they have, that compositing of the screen of the crew on the ship, that was nice. That was nice. Thank you, Elizabeth. That was extremely well done, and you see that in higher budget shows. So I just want to give a shout out to the program for showing that. And then, well, we ended up with Arc 15, and staring down Arc 1, and we come to the realization we all knew that there was no weapons on board. They were discarded. However, you noticed Felix's look that he had to think about something to combat that, and I say that word on purpose. And so I'll just kind of see if there's anything there that you guys want to kind of touch on. If not, I'll continue with the trust issues that Bryce and Eva had on the bridge, as well as Felix and Griff. They were having some obviously trust issues and trying to see who was on what side and who was not on their side, and the little friction between the two. And then, of course, Angus bringing food to the people in that storage area or that room. He's always that thoughtful character that's always thinking about others no matter what. And he's in the process of trying to bring food, and that's when he realizes that the guard is missing. And then we go into the whole Kelly Angus mind, I'm going to call it mind twist, because she really played with his emotions pretty much the entire episode. And so I think right there, that was probably a wake-up call for Angus, in that all of us on the audience side are going, oh my God, what are you doing, bud? And then, looks like he finally realizes that Kelly is not what she seemed. So hopefully that was a little bit of resurrection on our end. And then it was just interesting to see Kelly worried about Lane's nose and fixing it. I just thought it was like, who would think about that if you're not like trained or know something about, doing this kind of it's just interesting that she even thought about doing that. So I was not trying to read too much into it, but it was just interesting that she went as far as trying to, reset his nose. So that's all I got. I don't want to get too far unless you guys want to add some more stuff. If not, I can continue. I got a bunch of notes. You good?
No, I'm just reading a comment. Marsha says she thinks that Kelly was just showing off.
Could be. Could be. And anybody else in the chat room, feel free to chime in on what you think on the stuff I caught, and maybe you guys caught some stuff I didn't catch, and that's the whole idea, is that we all kind of watch the show and catch things that other people didn't catch. Well, I don't think so. Remember, Manic said no guard, no survivors this time. Okay, I get it. So it was interesting that when she shot Helena, Kelly did say, "I don't want to hurt any." Oh, look at him. 3 pages?
That's it? Oh.
Oh, they're not, and
Oh,
they're single spaced.
Okay,
Single
there you go.
spaced. So what do you want to add? Do you want to add anything in, Roger? Or are we pretty much hitting all the spots? Keep going? All right.
Sure.
So she obviously says she doesn't want to hurt anybody, but obviously it was because Helena approached Kelly that's why the shot went out. Then we got to see Felix with a sword, and I love the interchange between Garnett and Felix, where she says "nice sword," and he says, "Yeah, long story."
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was awesome. That was just really cool. Um,
But would
what
he
I
actually
like,
tell the whole story? Like, oh, I found the sword, but then I threw out all the guns.
yes, it was just interesting, that long story, and the thing. Here's what I liked about Garnett in this episode, especially. We know she was really kind of formulating herself as a leader from the beginning, and this, I think, episode finally showed her true colors. Because as the invaders were coming in, she says, "We don't want to hurt anybody until we're sure they're hostile." So she's even going out, even as they're coming in, and she tried to do every effort to chill the situation diplomatically, as they were even coming in. And then finally, it wasn't until she realized they were armed and they were ready to aim and everything else. I loved the fact that that's when she went ahead and borrowed a page from Helena's book and did that whole airlock scene with the intruders. I think that was just incredible. And again, hats off to the special effects guys and stunt crew for doing that issue real pretty. That was presented very well. So something that as I watched the show, do these ships not have intruder alarms? Somebody just happens to go into
Apparently
the
not.
airlock.
Apparently
And
not.
I just thought it was interesting that you would at least have something like that's a breach of some sort, that you would think there would be some kind of alarm that would let you know.
Well, I actually, if we remember the first episode, I think we did receive several breach alarms at
Mhm.
certain points. I don't know if this was a breach. They entered correctly. They activated the mechanism. It wasn't a breach. This is not a military ship. This is a colonial or an ark. So it's irritating me to no end that there are no alarms, but I would say no because, yeah, look, when they boarded the shuttle, it's like, come on, man. You know there's only one way off the ship, and they took the other shuttle, and they didn't realize it until the shuttle was actually getting away.
Right.
So they don't have the sophisticated security systems that a warship might have.
That's true. That's true. I don't know why I wrote Arc 15 shuttle search and I put a little asterisk. So I'll just continue.
What was
I
that?
like
What was your note?
I put Arc 15 shuttle search and I put an asterisk, and I don't think I went back to it.
Well, it's interesting because I did, they searched the shuttle. I think Michael and I had a conversation about that since this is a Arc 15 shuttle, wouldn't there be any technology aboard that shuttle? You would think possibly, because Kelly had a more advanced communicator system. So you would automatically search the shuttle. Who knows what will come of it? So
yeah, I think that's why I probably put an asterisk on it, because I said we never found out what they found, if anything. At least I missed that. It's nice to know that 100 years from now, duct tape still exists and it's still being used for, in this case, and I thought it was a nice little touch. they don't want these people to signal Arc One that they're intruders on board, so they go ahead and duct tape them. So I thought that was pretty cool that they at least put that there. Um, there was a little kind of shade being thrown while Felix and Marco were fighting, and Kelly, towards the end when um, she has Felix at gunpoint, and Kelly says, "Bet you regret dumping those guns about now, huh?" Missed one, by the way. I was like, "Whoa, that was some pretty good shade throwing tone at Felix." And then, of course, we all knew, but now we finally got the clarification or confirmation where Felix says, "Was anything you told me true?" And she said, "Did you even know Robert?" And she said, "Never met the man." So if anybody had any kind of inklings that Kelly was actually telling the truth at some point, um, apparently not. Um, Angus, as usual, coming to the rescue by screaming because Kelly's about to shoot Felix, and she's screaming, and he's screaming, and she turns to him and says, "Oh, he's your friend." So she essentially Angus saves Felix, and and then of course poor Angus, he's just telling everybody everything, and at the shuttle when they're ready to go to Arc 15, and Lena's saying he's not a pilot, and Kelly says, "Oh yeah, Angus told me you were." So apparently Angus can't keep stuff to himself. Um, but yeah, if anything, we find out Kelly is really a psycho and just is playing with everyone's emotions, in my opinion. And I won't say she's as dangerous as Helena or as Evelyn, but she is definitely someone that is not all there. Hey, Richard,
You know,
how you doing?
all there.
Wow,
True. I
Richard.
understand. Talking about me already. Yeah,
Yeah, you're not all there.
I
Yeah, we
know.
said
I'm
hi.
not. I've been told that before.
We're just halfway. Well, not halfway, but quarter way through my notes. Feel free to jump in. We're at the point where Lane is piloting the shuttle.
Okay.
So that's where we are. But if you want to add anything prior, that's fine. We can go back.
What? Besides that, the show was a slaughter fest? No, I don't. I
You
don't.
thought it was a slaughter fest?
A lot of people died in this episode, next to episode 1.
Well, I was kind of. I guess the first part when uh Garnett, shot everybody out of the airlock. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's like she didn't even hesitate. It was like, well, you have to do what you have to do. I mean, they have weapons and they don't. So
But
that
she was diplomatic, though. She was
well, but
diplomatic.
she made up. But she made her. Yeah, but she's in charge and she made that decision. And she said, "Well, fuck this. We're we've got to survive." So,
Yeah.
but anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jack.
No. So feel free to jump in. But we were just at the part where Lane was piloting the shuttle towards Arc 15. And I was talking about how Kelly is a psycho in general, where she pointed the gun at Angus in the room, and then in Arc 15, on the Arc 15 shuttle. I'm sorry, Arc 1 shuttle. She's just
So,
like, I
okay,
didn't
so
really.
what were you guys' reaction when Helena got shot? Then I mean, I guess I missed that. I mean,
Uh,
Well,
uh,
we actually didn't talk about that one.
We haven't talked about that one yet.
Michael,
Oh.
what were your thoughts on that?
well, I don't want to jump ahead. I just didn't know where
No,
I.
that's
Actually,
actually behind now.
yeah,
Michael,
but that's
go ahead.
fine.
Well, I didn't want to throw you guys off. I mean,
Oh,
Thank you,
please
Richard.
do. Please do.
okay,
Michael. Thank you, Richard. Michael, go ahead. What are your thoughts on her being shot?
As I said, I was a little surprised. And I'll say it now. I'm not sure she's actually dead. So many other people think she's dead. I'm not sure she's dead. We didn't see confirmation. The body was gone.
Oh God.
And I hope she's not dead.
Yeah.
I don't
All
think
right,
she's
Miss
dead.
Smarty. I
The-
got. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Never mind. I was just kidding.
I
But,
don't think she's dead, and I think it's clear the way they played it. They were being rather coy when they returned there, and Kat was breaking down. She never said she was gone. She implied it heavily. The camera angle was you look down. There was a few blood stains. I thought she was bleeding out. So there were some blood. I don't think she's dead because no other mention is made about her. The crew wasn't informed. The doctor didn't get a comment, anything. Just it's a little rushed, deliberately. I
Yeah.
do not believe she's dead.
Well, that's why I said shot. I don't know. They made, like you said, they made it appear that she was, but who knows? But so we're not sure yet. But still, it was still a shock to see her get shot, and then also, even if you're not sure, she's dead, maybe. And I kept thinking, wait, we just interviewed her. Why is she? What's going on? What's going?
NDA, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying it's this kind of like whatever you want to call it. Like we interview her, the character dies. Like okay, but I hope not. I hope she's not dead. I did float another idea and it wasn't shot down, but I don't know. I mean, like you said, maybe she's not, but
What was that other idea?
But it's still a heck of a cliffhanger for that episode. So we're still waiting for number 11 now to see if she is or not. And
Richard,
we have a week, or not a week, but go ahead, Roger. I'm sorry.
I missed it. What other thing? If she's not dead, what else did you?
Oh, I mentioned something about maybe there's the Helena clone, and
okay,
and that idea was maybe because I was assuming maybe she's dead at that when I made that comment, but I never said it specifically that she was, but I just think that it'd be sad just to see Mercedes go. Anyway, I mean the actress is playing that part so well. It'd be sad to see her leave the show so sudden. So I think you're right. But then we're trying to think about a doctor that's having little issues here, trying to pull her through. But hopefully maybe she redeems herself by saving Mercedes after she kind of made a little mistake with the other fella that died on the table. So,
okay. Before I go over for Jag's opinion, Michael and I spent some time talking about this, and I already aired out some of it. We do know that Mercedes did give us a massive hint about the episode. She did say it would be a bang. Okay. It was very clear. Duh, in hindsight. And there was another thing that Michael and I discovered that she also hinted about. Something else. And we're not going to discuss that just yet. We're going to bring it up a little bit later. But Jag, is she dead? The character that we know as Helena right there. Not talking about a clone. Not talking about anything. Is she dead?
I'm with Richard and you guys. There was just no clue. I mean, normally in a show, if someone's dead, you see the actual carrying it out, putting him like what Kelly did with the guy that did the neck. We saw him being placed in the ejection chamber and punched out, so we know that guy died. Like you said, Roger, we just see the blood, and then we just see her, talking to Garnett, and I'm with you guys. I don't think she is dead, or if she is, I guess the producers or whoever just felt that was enough for them to show, but I don't know.
It was very quiet because we all know who went over. They talked about who went over, and they never said Helena did go over or did not go over. So there's just a lot of things that just don't fly. It just doesn't seem right. Marcia says, no, she's not dead. Well, Marcia, we're in agreement, at least on that.
Hang on. I just want to bring in, so Marcia Haskins, I think, is a new person. Welcome. I think I also saw Jose Davila. He's new. So I want to just say welcome to these guys. Thank you for joining. And by all means, we welcome your opinions and comments.
Oh, by the way, just because I have to come up with the obligatory comment because this was damn funny. This was quoted in my thread. I have a thread in the ARC group, which was damn funny. And this one was awesome.
That. Oh,
so did I. I think I missed it.
Yeah, no, they did not miss it. But there it is. Nathan Sherritt said this quote. I had it last week, and I didn't remember, so I had to go back and find it. NDB Media where they throw out the rule book out on time limits. We didn't know there were any for live streams. They will end it when it feels right. Nathan Sherritt. Thank you for that quote. I'm keeping it, and it's there. Yes, and everyone else in the chat room, we're just going to take a quick moment. We're 26 minutes in. It is April 9th. We are reviewing the 10th episode of the hit series, The Ark. Right now, I'm going to ask Jag if he can have, we're going to, quick segue. Jag, we need the episode numbers, if you would, please, because I think there was a little, there was a little bit of news. For a minute there, I thought, oh, damn, that's Nathan, but I didn't think the hours were right, and sure enough, it's not.
You're saying the ratings?
The ratings, if you
Oh
can
yeah,
get those again.
everybody in the group and everybody online that's watching, thank you. You obviously helped out to spread the word because our rating numbers went from a 0.5 to a 0.7. That's huge in the ratings world, considering that when we premiered the show it was a 0.8, and that was considered huge. So everybody, thank you so much for spreading the word. Keep spreading that word as we move forward, because we only have 11. Sorry, I wish we had 11. We only have 2 more episodes after this one. So thank you, everybody. Fred Curry, I think that's his last name, which is the composer. He even went as far as posting on the groups to go ahead and spread the word as well. And I'm sure he's very happy to see that the numbers went up. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
I do want to remind everyone, please, in the chat room, let us know who you are and where you hail from. Yes, thank you. He is in Australia. I do know that his time was off. I may have said Europe. I'm wrong, but yes, tell everyone on and off the planet. Hit your FTL drives, get the word out. This is a fun program, a lot of stuff going on. And for those of you joining us right now, I'm going to ask Michael to go back once again and just very briefly tell us of the problem that this program is encountering. I'm going to give it away right now. The season finale is at 11 a.m. Pacific time on April 23rd. But as luck would have it, Michael, please describe the dilemma that we have moving forward.
The dilemma is we've had a couple of other guests want to be on, and we can't have any more than 6 guests right now. So we're having part 2 of the season finale on May 7th. Same times, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 Eastern, 7 UK, and 8 p.m. Serbian time. And honestly,
what Serbian time, Michael?
Because we're going to have several more guests from Serbia. We have 2 coming up on the 23rd, and we're going to have more Serbian guests, it looks like, for May 7th. So, hey.
Michael, have you officially announced all 6 guests for April 23rd?
I'm trying to avoid that because I've written it down, and one of them, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name.
Michael, why don't you go ahead and get to that right now?
So, and I will butcher it.
No, not at all. I'm not even going to bother with that one.
Well, yeah, I know that's the problem, and I just went, oh golly, I can't. That name is, I just don't understand the vowels. Okay, here we go.
Six guests for April 23rd.
Now, I'm giving them in order of when they confirmed. Okay. Ryan Adams.
Easy. Oh, I thought it was Roger, Michael, and
no, we don't count. We don't.
Oh, I know. That's right. I lost track already. Damn it.
So it's Ryan Adams, Stacy Reed, Mercedes De La Cruz, Samantha Glassner, Tanashi Kedrick, and Tamara Radovansovic.
Impressive. Folks, that's a big deal. Obviously, you know who they are. The last 2, Griff is the last one. That's her name, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then the second to last, he is one of the background players that's been in every episode, sans one. And he had one of the first early comments about the food when the other gentleman, the Englishman or the Scotsman or whatever the hell he was just was complaining about the 500 calories or 600 they received, whatever it was.
Correct.
So it's really good stuff. We are just absolutely floored, and we cannot wait to see what's going to happen. Folks, quite frankly, I joked with Michael when we had 2, possibly 3 guests and I'm going to tell this to the co-host, which I guess I'm going to tell it now. On that day, we're going to be moderators. That's it. We're really not going to do anything. I'm figuring we're going to take 30-minute slots, each one of us, just to moderate and let them tell us what is happening. It is unreal, and they're going to want to talk. Notice, they want to be on with us. And I don't mean the 4 here. I mean this community of the Ark. The Arkers. Oh, sorry. Alcoholics. So, really good stuff. So anyway, I've already interrupted enough. We're going to continue with the episode. There's a lot to go over. Folks, to speak hood for a moment, she ain't dead. Jag, go ahead and continue, young man.
Where was I? We were
I don't
talking
know.
about.
Where were you?
I don't know. So Kelly's a psycho, and I mean, look at her. She was pointing the gun at Angus and all that stuff.
But I
yeah.
wasn't gonna shoot you.
Yes,
Right, Angus?
and
I
then
don't
she
have it in
kisses
me.
him with a duct tape. That was, oh man. Anyway,
Hey, she's into some crazy stuff, man.
I won't go there. So then we find out again.
You just did.
I know, but I won't go there officially.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey, we find out, and it's said by Helena that Kat and Helena are best friends for 15 years. So that was interesting. That was also relayed.
Oh,
the
yeah,
previous-
and notice she said, I saw it in your eyes. I know you loved him, but you were a great friend. I'm stupid, okay? But I'm not that stupid. Come on.
I considered that little Helena thing, soliloquy or whatever, to Kat was more of just the ultimate guilt trip. That's what I.
Hold on. I don't get that. I really don't. All of it. You see, I think she was just delirious at that moment.
Could be.
Because an episode or two before, she's in the room with her, best friends, and all of a sudden she walks in and she warns him, tells him, stop screwing around.
Yep.
So I don't know. I know, Elizabeth. I'm kind of messing with you as well. Anthony says, take this for what it's worth. Mercedes has responded to everything I posted to her, except when I said you ain't dead, not Biden. She ignored that post. Yes, I get that.
She has to.
She has to, but it still is fun, Anthony. I'm glad you did. I stated it in one of the threads. You ain't dead. She loved the post. That was it. Hasn't responded. So Elizabeth says Kelly's giving me
and if
silence.
she is not.
Kelly is giving me Silence of the Lambs vibes. Wow. And then could Helena have said that Kat because she knew she was going to die and then didn't? Marcia, that is good. All right. I like that. Got some thoughts going here. Go ahead, please, Jag.
I was just going to say, if she's alive, great. I want to see more of the character. And, I think, what?
Okay, now let's look at it another way. If she is alive, she has a bullet in her. Who are they trying to keep that knowledge from? Because the doppelgangers left.
Mm-hmm.
Who are they trying to hide that from? Is it the audience? Obviously.
Maybe.
But who else benefits of the interplay that we saw? Notice, she died in her arms, Kat's arms. And that we didn't get anything else from anyone. Who would you think, Richard? Who are the writers trying to fool us? Because these writers, they're rather sharp, dude.
Well, I don't know if they're trying to fool anyone. It was just early in the process when they took her out of the room. Right now, who know? I don't think we're going to know for sure until probably the beginning of the next episode, where they might. This could be one of those things. If she's dead, they wait till next episode to have a funeral at the beginning of the show, and throw her body out there. Then she becomes fertilizer, or we find out she's alive still, and that we see the doctor working on her, hopefully having more steady hands to take that bullet out, because that bullet is not in a nice place.
It's
But-
in her stomach somewhere around there. But
right. I
if
mean,
this-
we have the injury down here. I mean, that could tear up a lot of crap down there, as you know.
I'm
Unless it's
surprised
placed.
Angus
Go ahead.
didn't say, "Hey, we can we can reuse the body." Remember in that earlier
Oh.
episode?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
but
think he learned his lessons from that. I think he. You
Oh
know,
no, he
Well-
said
But he
something
did, but he
on
did open his
15.
mouth up, but he's
Well-
on the Arc 15 though, and he's, oh, you guys do that. Oh, wait a
They
minute.
do that too, and they was talking about Lane, so he didn't completely forget.
No, but sometimes I can't see who they would be keeping that from, Roger. I just don't know who would benefit
Hello?
from that. I mean, except I think it's just there to
Maybe
for
it's
this moment for us to talk about for an hour. Like, well, I don't know. Well, is she dead? Who would
Oh.
benefit?
Okay, all right. For whatever reason, there we go. All right,
Yeah.
Elizabeth. Yes, I think that's what maybe I was searching for, thinking for whatever reason. Maybe so. Michael and I, sorry to interrupt everyone. Michael and I spent a lot of time talking about this one, and I was telling him, dude, we're leaving it on the cutting room floor because we had a lot that we were discussing, and we did notice that if you think about the time that, I'm sorry, Mercedes de la Cruz, it was poignant and absolutely incredible timing. The time that she made herself available to the audience, impeccable timing. So I don't know. There's a
That
lot
was not
there.
planned, at least on my part.
Oh, Marsha, yes, she lost consciousness
Yes.
due to internal blood loss. She's still kicking.
No, I
Still
think that's
kicking.
right. Yeah.
Okay. Sue says, when I talked to her, I told her, sorry, you had to die soon, and that we would have liked to confront Maddox. And she responded, yeah, I would have wanted to, too. Okay. That's a little obsequious there. So we'll see. But all right, Suze, appreciate that. Like that. Okay. Folks, we love this commentary. We're helping each other on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I agree. Everything does sound. All these scenarios that we've been discussing sound plausible. I mean, especially her coming in at the last moment at the cliffhanger, maybe to pull out all that. You know, who knows? But I guess if you want to go into who benefits, it might be to help. You know, to keep the crew from still being divided. Because if she's gone and William's gone, well, there's no use for these two sides to go at each other because there's no one to, there's no more trust. Go ahead, Roger.
What happened to the gun that commando had when he got into the sword beatdown by Felix? He had a high-powered rifle. What happened to it? It is still aboard Arc 1.
Mhm.
Remember that. What
Mhm.
happened to it?
Mhm.
Okay, so Arc 1 now, this is almost like Die Hard. I have a machine gun now, too.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
and Helena's missing. I don't know. You never know. I wonder if Helena will take out Kelly and say, get away from him, you.
Nope.
A line out of
Yes.
aliens. A
Yes.
line out of it. Hey!
Yes. Yes.
I also think we're going to see her in flashbacks. As in flashbacks that we see when the gun fired, those flashbacks. Anyway. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, Felix confiscated it. Okay. Yes, but we don't actually see him commenting about it. He doesn't tell anyone that he's got it. He doesn't tell Garnett. Doesn't say, maybe Garnett had it with her when she boarded the ship. I don't know.
That's what
But-
I was wondering. If she
Okay.
Well,
had
then
had
again, he was unconscious, so someone
Right.
could've-
So it goes back to
so-
what happened to the gun.
And plus, they forgot to check his body for the DNA too. I mean, they didn't search him for some
Did
reason.
anyone
'Cause
check
usually
the
when-
body? That was
That should've-
funny.
But that should have been something Felix should have automatically. If someone goes down, you check them for more weapons or whatever. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but he was zapped by Kelly, so he was unconscious.
Well, I'm saying even if he woke up, and even if before they loaded him in the table, they should have checked his whole system to see if he was whatever. But
Maybe
anyway, it
not.
doesn't matter. They got the DNA, and they just Asgard. Okay.
Okay, we don't know if they have the DNA or not.
Yeah, but they have. But anyway, I'm just saying that they
Not yet,
checked him.
no.
They didn't check his body until they were looking for the DNA, and then they didn't
Okay.
find any more weapons on him. But you're right. Where is the rifle? I mean,
They could have given them another DNA as well.
Who?
Okay.
Could have.
Arc 15.
Yeah, they could
no,
have
they don't
given.
have. No, they did that. They didn't give the Arc 15 the DNA. That's
Well,
why they're
they
mad.
gave them
They
something.
gave him something.
But yeah, but that was useless for these people. They might have given them just DNA, like my DNA. It would be useless. So why would
and that's maybe what they gave them. Richard, what is your ARC number? Jag, what is your ARC number? I have to know. Michael, we already know he's glittering in space. He's ARC 2.
I guess I'm Arc 0.
Arc
Oh,
Pretty arc.
Elizabeth says, "Hey, Jose, don't blame Thor."
Yeah.
I'm Arc 0 because I'm.
Is he Comet Water? Okay, just curious. I'm ARC 47. You all know what that means, so it's okay.
God,
I'm
yeah.
one exit off the Claremont Colleges, exit 47. That is my exit on the freeway, folks. It is ARC 47, exit 47. So, toma.
So gosh, all right. So
I didn't just make that number up.
So anyway, it's a good point. Where is the rifle? And and I kind of sorry to see that guy go too, because he's kind of like I kind of liked him. He was a bad guy. He had that personality, but it's like, oh, already he's gone.
What was the name of the episode?
What?
Name was Marco on the show. I don't know.
What was the name of the episode?
It was Hoping
Marco's
for
dead.
Forever.
Hoping Forever. Think about it, folks. Who used that phrase in the episode? Hoping Forever.
William.
Okay. All right. I was hoping forever. Remember?
And I thought he was using that. I thought it was before watching the episode. I thought it was actually him using that when he got, when Helena was supposedly killed. But it was interesting that it was actually used when he was talking to Ellen, hoping that he would not see her for forever. So that was interesting. Yeah, you gotta dissect this episode. I'll tell you right now, Roger. I saw it 5 times, and I missed the whole thing about the gun. I missed the whole thing about the gun and Felix. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, folks, forgive me. I know we're men here and everything, but you notice that every time the episode views get bigger each and every time, or larger. Take that for whatever
But
it is.
5 times. But
Now
I'm just saying,
it's 5 times. I bet it's gonna be 6 next time.
I missed the gun and the whole Felix.
I have
I understand
Michael
this
and
reference
I.
for. Oh, that's sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm going to say I understand this is for 54, but at first I thought it was for car 54. Where are you? But because if I use Studio 54, if I use 54, that would have been my reference point way back. I mean, for those, that's a show goes way back. But yeah, there was a sitcom, Car 54. Where are you? But I like that. I like that though. So anyway, that was just my Studio 54. Yeah, same thing, right? I mean, you still got, Anyway, go ahead.
No, it's all good. I actually did lose my train of thought right now. That's good comments.
That's nothing new for me either. So
yes, it could be car 54 for me too. So says Elizabeth. So folks, there it is. It is what it is, and we're going to continue. Any more thoughts and comments? Look, the episode itself is Hoping for Forever, and if you think about the entire episode, there are a lot of things that are unanswered. Almost as if this title is directed to the audience this time. You're showing your age. Yeah. Well,
my face is showing my age.
Oh, yeah?
I don't have to.
Really?
My face is showing my age. I don't have to,
Yeah.
And maybe I like to watch Me TV a lot, so you never know. Or.
All right. In deference to the senior boys. There you go.
Oh, before we go any further,
go ahead, Michael.
I'm just going to throw out a little teaser.
Uh-oh. Be careful. It makes Jose hot.
I know, and this might. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's why we're getting the teaser. Sorry, Jose.
But that character Marco,
yes,
is one of the ones on the possible list to be on our show.
Oh,
but I don't know for
Thank
sure.
you.
But he's on a possible on the possible list. So,
folks, there it is. Possible list. We got a like. Our first like for the episode. Bobby Nash, Richard, do it right now. Do what you do best. Show us the
What I do
the,
for the, I don't have a poll. Okay. Oh, you mean that? Okay.
for
Don't
the love
forget.
of God.
Hey, don't forget to hit that shut up. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and ring that notification bell for future episodes. So everybody, I know it's late, but welcome to the madness.
Oh, you're a good guy, Jose. I appreciate that, buddy. That could have been taken anyway, dude. It is cool. I appreciate you take our stuff right here. I just wanted to be here so I could. Hey, Jag, what's going on? What's the matter? Did you take it personally?
Obviously.
I'm just trying to find the airlock. I can't find it.
Whoa, Michael, I'd love to see you on the poll. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to embarrass myself. One time, as everyone knows, in my private life, I work for a certain entity here in Los Angeles. Well, I got mad at someone because they were complaining about voter fraud. Forgive me, this is the very end of the story. So I said, but I'm a poll worker. Don't talk to me about voter fraud. And I spelled it P-O-L-E. And one of my classmates said, you know, Raj usually does his posts very well, but that was a major mistake. It should have been P-O-L-L. So I messed it up. I apologize. So that's it. Just how I'm talking about. Look at that. We got some more likes. Anthony Fellow, thank you. Susie Bone Break, thank you. We need the likes. We need the love. We want to thank everyone. Michael and I were shocked the follows on Twitch that we transmit there, but there's very little from Twitch, and we're already at the 34 followers on Twitch. It's like,
wow.
Oh, Michael, how the hell that happened, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Amazing.
I know, it's
Hey,
kind of
Michael.
amazing since we don't talk about any gaming. So
Yeah, no kidding. Michael, are we going to see you on the poll?
No.
How about you, Richard?
Maybe next week. I can get one installed and get it done.
He's warning everyone. So Jag, you got a poll over there, buddy?
Sorry, man. I am having issues with my mic today. I don't know. I keep getting. What was that question again? I'm sorry.
Did you notice? I asked him if he had a poll, and you're breaking up, Captain. You're breaking up.
I'm telling you, not on purpose.
Actually, I am.
I don't know what's going on.
I am detecting the breakup. Maybe you need to change your FTL battery charge every. What is it? Bit of trivia. What is the length of time? Oh, did I just stutter by saying that? How long does it take to recharge the batteries on the FTL? They mentioned in today's episode.
82 minutes.
Bingo. You're a know-it-all.
Well,
right.
82 minutes. They asked.
I'm sorry, what was that poll, Watcher?
Oh, he's totally gone now.
Oh, yeah, you're gone, buddy.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay,
I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna see maybe I reset my computer, and I'll be right back.
Okay, why don't you just go ahead and reset? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it. Sorry about that. Hopefully, we'll have Jag back in just a few moments, and we'll see what's going on. It is going out. You can hear that electronic stutter. Elizabeth, no. There are laws against such. There are definitely laws against that. So, and it's not for our protection; it's for your protection.
I don't know if the pole would hold all our weight.
Well, if it's a fireman, oh, good God. I'm not even going to go there on that one, but anyway.
No.
Hey, Norm! Thank you, Norm. Hi from Canada. Thank you for joining us. Folks, any other ideas that you may have, because Jag is doing a wonderful job today of leading us on this. Are his earphones wireless? They look like to me, but what do I know? Mine are not wireless. You see, I'm hooked in right here. So, Richard, are you wireless? Because I see the wires right there.
Well, then
My
I'm
wires
not wireless.
disappear.
That's your main clue there, Roger.
Yeah, I know. Marcia says, turn it off and then back on. Every computer guesses that. Yes, Elizabeth, thank you. All right, I appreciate that. It's all good. So thanks, folks. We have quite a few people watching us. If you haven't introduced yourself yet, let us know who you are and where you hail from. This is Trekking Across the Universe. This is the weekend review, The Ark. We are reviewing episode 10. A lot of good stuff. Richard, you did join us just a little bit late. Is yes, Jose, thank you for that. All right, well, there we go. Is there anything else in the very first part of the episode that we haven't discussed yet that you wanted to add?
I think we got to most of the main points. I mean, I don't think Angus sees Kelly in the same way anymore.
I hope not.
But he has to be careful because if he rejects her too much, he might find himself out the airlock too. So she just seems to have a real trick. She doesn't have a problem killing people. It seems like so.
No.
And I guess, but real quick, I guess I don't know if we all said it or so whoever said it here. We also floated the idea that Kelly came from 15 to 3, and then that's how she survived and all that stuff. So I guess whoever brought that theory.
I did,
Roger.
baby.
Yeah,
that was one of mine where I said, "Hell, wait a minute." And then I think this is another thing that Richard, Michael, and I left on the cutting room floor when we were discussing this, because again, it didn't seem like the explanation of the deaths everyone aboard Arc 3 were properly explained, right, boys? Remember when we were talking about that? That it didn't seem right, especially the stuff that she was saying. It just did not seem
when you
correct.
see her. When you see her
Silence of the
in
Lambs?
combat, it seems like she is really well trained, and she may have some enhancements because she really was pretty fast and very well coordinated when she was kicking butt. So,
and she could almost see behind herself.
So I mean, there may be. I still think there's more to this woman that meets the eye. So I mean, she seems. I mean, for as long as she is, she seemed to be very well trained, and we'll find out. I mean, there's still a mystery to this girl or woman. I mean, so Kelly, and that's part of the good things about this show is that we have no clue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kelly, actually, yes, she admitted she killed everyone. Finally, that we know. She was very callous towards Felix, which was good. I mean, we know that he was using him, but okay, here's a question. What if Garrett's DNA came from Maddox?
Well, that's an issue for the whole show.
Yes, I believe Kelly is enhanced. Okay, that's good. So, does that mean that William is enhanced, or he's the original DNA, so he's not enhanced?
Well, we haven't seen him do anything fancy, so
I don't know. Whenever he gets alone with someone, bam.
Well, okay, he could be enhanced there, but that's another that's a more adult show to talk about that kind of enhancement.
Was that a George Takei? Oh my, Maddox and Garnett. So, or was that Maddox and Garnett? Tell me which one, Marcia.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. But
did you really? I was just curious. Did you? The blue pill. Did you notice the old guys left at that one? Take it for what it is. Oh my goodness. We're having a lot of fun with everyone tonight, folks. Michael, anything in the first part, I guess maybe, because Jag did go over, I think, about a third of the episode, maybe getting closer to anything in that first part.
Well, I just thought it was interesting, when we saw Arc 15, she robbed, stole all the artwork that she could and put it on that arc.
Yeah, she says, why let it rot on Earth while no one cared? They were only looking for food and water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys all... Okay, yes. I was going to move forward on that. I'm sorry, Michael, if I don't have any other comment on that.
No, I just thought that was interesting. It's just like...
Yes. And Lane accused her of being a thief. She goes, no one wanted it. We just took it.
We just took it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, Maddox is a psycho in every which way. She does not care. She obviously doesn't even care about her daughter.
No.
They left her. And her mom, Kelly, fears Maddox big time. So I don't think it's wanting to disappoint her. Oh, gee, I don't want Mama happy. I think if you disappoint, you die under Maddox.
Well, that's true. I mean, she has no hesitation in killing the people brought in from the Arc One. I mean, she's like, okay, get rid of them. I mean, so that's already been.
I guess he might have value after all, right?
Yeah. So if you don't have any value, but that could be part of it too, Raj. But I still think that she wants to please mommy.
I think she has that problem to please mommy, but think about it. Mommy didn't go over to see if her daughter was still alive. I mean,
That's
she
why
didn't
she
even
wants
use her
to please mommy,
tricorder.
because mommy seems like she doesn't care, and she's reaching out trying to get that love. I mean, there's more going on than meets the eye with this crazy woman Kelly. I mean, and plus the way she's probably been treated by Malox
Unless
is that
Very
that
funny.
she's been ignored all her life, and that's probably part of the mental problem that she's having, where she also, and she might have inherited that killing gene from her mother. So I mean, it's a family thing going on too.
Oh, mommy wants her dead. Looking for any excuse, mommy dearest. Marsha says, in sci-fi, we know mother can mean other creative means. I wonder if Kelly is going to be, Marsha. I'm sorry. I mean, Marsha. I wonder if Kelly's going to be revealed to be non-human. She might not be human. They have not revealed any humanoids or robots yet. Oh, okay.
I'm thinking she might be a clone, and
okay,
Mommy Maddox has another clone in the works. It's going to be better this time because she goofed up on Kelly. That's what.
Remember, no survivors this time. And then Suze says they're both psychopaths. Yeah, you think? Yeah, I think so.
But the show.
Does anyone have any batteries, folks? Anyone have any batteries for Jag?
Batteries? Oh,
for his headset.
Okay, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that, but we don't want to go there. So.
Yeah, like I would know. Whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about, Raj.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but they're both psychopaths.
Well, no one never knows what I'm talking about. I mean, that's not.
I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. So I like this conversation that we're having with the group. There are a lot of great ideas. She's a pirate. I think I did highlight that comment just a little while ago. Marsha said, I actually think it was a good thing to take artwork and stuff, more of the comforts.
Oh, my.
Yes, there it is. Yep, no doubt. That's the one that I was referencing earlier. Elizabeth says, oh, really? Yes. Yeah, I just got the impression that it was a little more than just failure gets me beat, or failure is, I wanted to disappoint mom. It's you fail, you die under Maddox.
Yeah, but still, there's still an undercurrent of the issue with her mother too. But you're right. I mean, I don't disagree with you, Roger, that she has little use for people with no use. So either you have use and die, or you have no use and you help grow food. So
yeah, and it's interesting because remember what she said to Kelly Maddox. She said, "Oh, the another young boy of the week."
Yeah. It seems like I think I mentioned it somewhere. It seems like Kelly has this boy crush going on, like she's a young teenager. So I don't know, but the thing is, because she doesn't care how Angus feels, as long as Kelly has this crush going, Angus is safe. So I mean, you have to, we can't. Angus has to be careful not to do too much of the rejection thing, or he'll find himself on the other end of that gun. So I mean, Angus is going to do something heroic before this is all said and done. He's going to be doing something that unexpected.
Yeah, what happened to Kelly's other boyfriends? Not good things. Yeah. I do believe that they set up.
She has a trophy wall with their heads on it.
Yeah. Kelly did not tell Maddox, or correct me if I'm wrong, everyone in the audience and my co-host, please. Kelly did not tell mom the value of Angus because she did pick up on Angus being able to grow food. I don't think there's anyone aboard the ship that has that ability. So I think that's going to come into play a little bit later, where that might actually be something that keeps Kelly alive. Because, Mom, the reason why I brought this guy over is because he can do this.
Yeah, but there's another reason she brought him over too. So I mean, it's not just that. But
so does she really like him, or is she just?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I
I don't know, Michael. I think she's crushing on him a little bit.
No, I think it's all trying to please Mother.
Oh, wow.
I do. I think it's
But
like,
why would she still be affectionate when they're alone? I mean,
because she has to keep Angus interested.
Yeah, Angus is a young kid, dude.
But Angus is starting to pull away because now
he is now, but he wasn't before.
Yeah. Or I guess you could say, or maybe she's still trying to be nice, so hopefully Angus will help them grow food, because Angus could just say no.
They're in the NOR. What do you mean, Marcia? Because I thought it was OR or OT, that room. I'm missing they're in the NOR. Just curious. Angus said Maddox. Oh, you figured that out too when Maddox mentioned the NOR? Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Spell it out for us.
I hate delays.
I hate the delays too.
But I don't know. I think she does have some feelings. I mean, she has those psychopath feelings for him. I mean, I'm not going to blow it off yet that she's just still playing the game with him. I think she still has this little girl crush on him, and maybe I'll be proven wrong. But it doesn't mean she won't turn around and shoot him either. I mean, if it works for Dexter.
Well, I wish I could call Angus and ask him, but
he probably could.
No, I can't.
And he probably won't tell you.
Well, he probably won't either, but we'll find out in 2 weeks.
I thought you had that special bat phone, Michael, where you can just call up people and get answers.
I do.
Oh, he does.
But it's 3 a.m.
Oh, that might be a problem.
And he's on a shoot. So
I think Kelly does have feelings for Angus in her own way, the psychopathic way. Anthony says she is using him, Angus is very naive when it comes to that stuff. Look at what Kat. What does she tell him? She says, dude, come on, pay attention. Stick with someone your own age. Okay.
Yeah. It's like it's right.
How hard is this?
Well, yeah, but yeah, that's true. And then gosh, I can't. Never mind. I lost my train of thought.
The natural organic reduction composting. Okay, yes, they're in the NOR.
Never mind.
Okay. Suze said she did later admit to Angus she had real feelings for him in the bedroom and hoped they could move into one bedroom together one day.
Yeah.
So is she grooming him?
So there's your soap opera moment. So
yeah.
She's probably now she's grooming him because now he doesn't want to have that much to do with her. But beforehand, that would have been good news to Angus if they were still on Arc 1. But now it's like, wait, no. This is fine. We're cool, But anyway, remember that she also kept Angus alive, Maddox did, because didn't Kelly say that Garnett would come rescue him? Because Garnett likes the little fella. So she used that also to keep Angus alive, putting out that little cookie because, she still wants Arc 1 to come. She still wants to destroy Arc 1. So she's going to use Angus. Maddox is going to use Angus as bait. Now that Kelly said that Garnett would come rescue him, but not anybody else.
Days of our lives on the Ark.
Days of our lives on the Ark. As the Ark turns.
Oh, as the Ark rotates. Sorry.
Whatever. Well, you know what I mean.
I do. Roger.
Yeah. I'm not that stupid this time. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I am. Hey, I know you would not believe it, people, but that's okay. It's all good. We put out a call to Jag. Hopefully everything's okay. Folks, anyone have any batteries? Call Amazon in. Have him deliver some batteries. So his
No,
his
he just
headset-
texted me, and he's still having troubles with his headset. If he can't get it together pretty quick, he's probably going to drop out for the rest of the episode. So
Okay, well, doesn't
Well,
he
that's
have
a
a
sad
phone
story.
headset? Yeah, yeah. So hopefully it's wait, what did he say?
going to drop out for the rest of the episode.
No, before that. Right before that.
That Richard was driving him crazy. No.
Oh, I thought I was driving him crazy. You know, I threatened him with bodily harm tonight. I don't know. Actually, no, I didn't threaten him. I actually did. From over here.
Yeah, you broke his headset.
Was that a faster than light temporal incursion? No, that's not right.
No, it was an FTM.
FTM?
Mm-hmm.
Faster than what?
Michael.
Oh, very good. All right. Sorry, I missed that. No, seriously, what did he say that he was having?
No,
trouble
he
with?
said he couldn't get it working.
Well, have him come back and see if it'll fix itself. You know, hey, the shield didn't work, but they still got away in time. Okay, Marcia says rewatching the scene where Felix searches Marco's body for the DNA package, and we see that Marco's still wearing the WD from R15. They should have taken that too. The WD, as in the communicator device.
Indicator, yeah.
Yeah. What about Neighbors? Are we still on as the arc turns?
I guess. I don't know.
Just need a little clarity on that. So it's all good. Waiting for Jag to return, folks, and we'll see.
I know. I feel that's really weird that Felix doesn't take what everything that he can find. I mean, that's gaming 101. When you if you knock somebody out, you search them for supplies. So I don't,
Gaming 101. Oh, very good, Susie. Thank you. Have Jag check Neighbors. Well, if he's anything like Felix, Gaming 101, you got to check the body for everything. That's right. That's right, Richard. Well done. All right. Wow, folks, we are well into our second episode, our second hour here on the program. Thank you. It is absolutely wonderful. So you can send him that message. I can tell now when Michael's sending messages or reading messages because he always.
This
looks
is
up to
not
the right.
Mercedes.
I understand it's not Mercedes. For batteries, yes, Zeus, thank you. We finally did get that. Thank you. But maybe he could just check the Neighbors. You never know. Might make his day. Anyway.
Well, I hope he gets that problem fixed and can get back in. I hope that he doesn't give up completely.
That's not a good word for us old guys. We'll call it an issue. How's that? The issue that he has at hand.
Okay. What the hell?
Throughout the episode, did you notice all of the attitude that Bryce was still giving Ava, and also the Griff attitude, or the attitude that Griff received? So,
Felix,
yeah, I mean, they're not. Yeah, well, they're not going to just let it go just like that. I mean,
no, that was major for them.
I think the one with Jag seemed real, or not Jag. Sorry, the one that might have been a Freudian slip.
It might have been.
Griff.
Yeah, he's having real troubles.
Right? Yeah, that might have been a. Sorry. Oh shit. Sorry, that's what happens when you get the older folks over here. The thing with Griff, that one seemed real. It genuinely did. Where he says, dude, you turned on us. How the hell can I trust you? Yes, I got to defend the ship, but you turned on us. That was real by Felix. That one to me was like, wow. And then Garnett, then she said, hey, the only reason why you're up here is because you made the right choice later on. That was it. Wow.
Well, even Kat was in trouble, and it took her that dimension DNA just to get back to her quarters for her home arrest. I mean, so everyone was involved in the coup is going to have trouble for a little while until they can actually redeem themselves. Maybe in the last episode by defending the ship. So we shall find out.
Did you notice in the prior episodes when I commented that Bryce is in on the relationship no matter what. He really is, pardon the pun, he is really into Ava. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he really does like her, big time. And she's the one that keeps, nope, 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 nope. This is a one time. This is one time. Means nothing. Blah blah blah. And he is making no bones about it. He likes her.
Well, he was just playing along, Roger. He wasn't being serious about that. He was just teasing her, and because he knew that was not going to be the case. I mean, she was trying to say no, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, I'll go along with that for now." But he still has intentions, good or bad, and he does. But you're right, Roger. I'm not going to say anything. You are right, Roger. He does like her a lot, and he wants to get as much as he can before he dies. Perhaps, possibly, allegedly.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I think he does, Susie. He likes her over and over and over. Yes. And what happened
by
on
over
the bridge?
And over and over? He keeps turning her around. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to go there.
One time, and they keep doing it again and again and again.
Yeah.
And now everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
That was a great moment to see the faces, see the expression on their faces. That was awesome.
What was the name of that character? Then it's having a conversation with Garnett on the shuttle, and she's like, "Oh man, this guy is hot." Come on, and she's like, "No, never, not once."
Yeah.
I guess clones don't have feelings.
Or maybe she's in denial.
I don't know. I don't know if she's
I'm
ever
just
expressed.
joking, Roger. I mean, she probably doesn't. I don't think she. I think she does have feelings, but right now she doesn't have time for anybody. I mean, she's running this ship.
Conger, yes. Thank you, Marcia. Yes. Wait, what do you mean? Lane, what?
I think Lane that
he dislikes Garnett.
Yeah, that Garnett. I know, but maybe Garnett likes Lane. I think that's what she's saying. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What about Lane? Or are you telling me stay in my own lane? Come on.
Are you out of your lane?
Under the advice of legal counsel, I've been told to ignore that question.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about the lane. The lane thing could be.
FPL 5th.
Good gosh.
Yes. Oh, of all the days we're choosing to be stupid. Happy Easter, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Wow, the comments are really flying right now. He's emotionally invested. That's why he feels so betrayed by Ava. Yes. Yeah, I really believe he is, for lack of a better word, into her. There's no, in my humble opinion, hasn't even noticed that one of her texts is gone. I don't know. Lane is the one who said Bryce is hot. Wait a minute. Lane? Did he?
No, wasn't it the person in the shuttle, like you said?
Well, that was Conger. Thank you, Marcia. But
yeah,
I think something was said earlier, but I didn't recall it being Lane.
I didn't catch that either, but I don't know.
Eh?
But then again,
However,
things can be missed until you watched it.
Oh my God, things can be missed. I think that's why Michael and I are spending so much time talking about this blasted program, because we've been caught unawares with stuff that's just right in front of us. And that's why I do not believe that Mercedes Delacruz, I'm sorry, that Helena is dead. I just don't. It don't feel right. So
I can't see your character being gone either. I mean, she's doing such a good job, and I mean, it's not The Walking Dead where anybody can die, and that's at least not yet. You don't see it, but but still, it's just the suddenness of it, and so soon into the show. I mean, she just got on board just became a main character in the show, and then all of a sudden she's gone, and that's what's so jolting to the body is that, wait a minute, we just got here, and it's like your whole body is caught unawares because you didn't think that was going to happen. I mean, that caught us all by surprise. I mean, how did you feel when that happened, Michael? When you saw her got shot and possibly died, crap your pants too?
Oh yeah, I emailed her immediately.
Oh,
wow.
no. I genuinely, folks, watching that episode, it wasn't a sense of betrayal in any way, but I was invested to the character and to the individual who has spent a lot of time with us. And I actually, I got mad.
Oh, I got mad. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I did. I got mad. I don't know about anyone else in the
So
audience.
I say that he was hot too, because there's that would be two people that said he was hot. If Lane said it,
I don't remember that, but
and I can't remember it either. I just remember the who was with the. Who
I
was in the
do
crew?
remember
Who
early
was that?
on.
Who was in the shuttle with Garnett? Was that Griff that said it?
No.
No,
Once
it was-
again,
Conger?
it was
Congo?
Conger,
Yeah.
yes.
Congo? But
Conger.
well, whatever.
Congo.
So okay, so then I remember her saying
Oh,
it because
yes. Sorry. I love when she says, hey, I got this. Oh, what? You got your grown-up teeth.
oh my gosh, yeah.
I know. That was a bit rude, man. But that was funny. What a jerk. And the reason why I laughed was like, holy crap, that's something that I would have said. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes into my emergency moments. And I believe it was Elizabeth earlier that said, in a bad situation, we're going to be the first ones to go.
yeah, I tried to avoid that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. You'll all be the first to die in a disaster. Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, sir. Oh, yeah, we do.
Good.
Oh, Lane is Lane's last name. His first
Yeah,
name
Lane.
is Spencer.
Jag, I will say that there were some suggestions for you and Paula Kelly and go next door, see your neighbors, even if they're 50 miles away, if you're out in the country, out in Texas, because you're the biggest state in the in the lower 48. But be that as it may, did you go visit your neighbors for some batteries?
No, actually, I went in. Eva and I got together, and we came
Fix
up with
it?
a new.
I
Good.
want to know what you guys did.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what was the price, dude? Because it sure as hell didn't take 82 minutes.
No. So apparently, it was. I have to produce comet water going forward. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Remember, Yes, I am back. Thank you. I apologize.
Yeah, really?
This is. I had to get some new earphones actually from downstairs and try to get.
Oh, they are different. These are rounded. The others were square.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
So anyway, I'm back. I apologize. Continue.
Why? Why are you apologizing? You're back.
Yeah, but
And
I
you
should
sound
be on
better.
top. I sound better?
Yeah.
It's a little echoey, teeny, and stuff. Not
Yeah,
size.
but he's not cutting out and sounding staticky either. But we can,
At least we can understand you now.
yeah.
Hey, dude, I went to bat on your sound. They're just slamming you right now. You remember that?
That's
I'm
fine.
not slamming.
Yeah.
I'm saying we can understand him now.
So I'm just
Yeah,
letting.
implying that you couldn't understand him earlier, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey,
Okay.
I came back.
Whatever.
That's awesome. So
Well, he has that.
hopefully-
He has that deep Texas accent.
No.
Col-
And
Color me
and you-
impressed, Jag.
No, and that could be a precursor of Helena. So that's what I'm going with this. So anyway, thank you. Sorry. Let's go on.
You're welcome.
Oh, we're done now.
Oh, okay. So bye everybody.
Very good, Michael. Oh, and they wonder why the youth of today have no chance against the older generation. Youth for exuberance has no chance experience and what's the word? Deviousness or treachery. Yes. Thank you. All good. So we actually were spending a lot of time with the audience, Jag. We did not continue the narrative very much because I appreciate what you were doing and leading us on this episode. And I figured it was kind of good for you to continue in that fashion. We did talk about the psychoness, if that's a correct word, on What's Her Face. And we were talking about the mommy issues that she had. So there's quite a bit. If you go back by some of the bits of the conversation, the comments, you'll catch up. But in the meantime,
catch up. All we did was talk about Kelly and her issues, and maybe if she really did like Angus. Jag, do you think that Kelly really likes Angus, or is she using him,
Or something else?
Oh, it couldn't be an easy. It couldn't be an easy question.
Oh, pardon the pun, right? Couldn't be an easy question.
We're not talking
I think
about
she's.
Eva and
I
Bright.
think she's manipulative, and then Angus is fighting back, and now because Angus is fighting back, she's obviously not getting what she wants, so she storms out of the room. So I think it's really.
Oh
it's
wait,
just-
but why did she storm out of the room?
because
He didn't
Angus was
just say he stood up to her and said something.
because he said, "Why did Mom leave you on Arc 3?"
Oh yeah. That's right.
By the way, I can't hear myself in the earphones, so if I'm
Oh,
yelling,
lucky
let me
you.
know.
Really,
But-
I'm unable to hear myself as well.
I don't hear myself through the earphones either.
Okay, and the
You
other ones I
mean-
did.
You mean you would hear yourself?
Hmm.
Oh, that's so scary.
That would drive
Yeah,
me
but-
nuts.
But I like the way I sound, so that's okay.
Oh,
I am comfortable with myself.
Oh, my. Do you want some alone
Hey,
time?
you guys missed me, didn't you? Oh, I guess not. Crickets.
Anyway, we're just gonna continue.
Oh my!
I'm not
So
about
anyway-
to prepare. I'm not gonna give any fatherly love on this episode. Right
Oh,
now.
I don't care. I already got
Oh,
it.
I don't care. That was a direct.
I don't care. That's right. I am undercover on the Ark. Thank you. Yeah, bring that comment up. I can't bring it up, but bring that
Jag
comment
is
up. That
undercover
is-
on the arc. He
Yes.
hears voices.
I am.
Elizabeth, when you said that, I heard Mrs. Doubtfire. He says, "What? You do what? I do voices." I remember. Oh man, that was such a funny scene. Anyway, plot twist:
But
Jag
that-
is undercover on the arc, and Elizabeth, nice, Jose, yes. And Susie says, "He said, why should I trust you? You both tried to kill me."
Thank you, Susie.
Toma.
But basically, also, when she brought it up to terms with her and said, "Why did your mother rescue you from the Ark? Why did she leave you to die in Arc 3?" And that's when she said, "I don't want to eat with you anymore," and takes out. So when Angus is not following her path, that's when she gets upset. That is a true meaning of psycho.
Yeah, but also I think her mommy issues is a trigger for her, so she doesn't want to hear that. She's still trying to please her mommy, so.
And
that
somebody
just upset
mentioned, either in the group or on Twitter that and I don't know if it got mentioned. If it did, sorry, the mommy dearest relationship here.
I said that at the beginning of the episode. Mommy dearest. Yeah.
Yes, mommy dearest.
Oh, by the way, Jag, I did claim in your absence that I was one of the ones that guessed that. Remember, I said that Kelly was there from Arc 15. She
Oh,
was
but I
there,
also-
and she was, yeah.
But I also brought it up as a theory, so we're both good on that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it's okay. We'll move on.
And I kind of joined in on the coattails.
Hey, Michael, where are you on that one? Are you holding on to the rope?
I'm on Arc 2.
He's on Arc 2.
Okay, because remember, what is it? Success breeds many dads, but failure. Oh wait, success breeds many mothers. But success breeds many dads, but failures breeds only widows, or something like that.
Okay.
Oh come on, you
Anyway,
heard that.
I have not.
You guys can all go board Arc 2.
I am going to board Arc. I'm Arc
You
2.
might
Rob.
want to. It might surprise you if it shows up in the last episode.
You know, it did come from Kelly. It did come from Kelly.
It came from Kelly.
Okay, but didn't Matt? Okay, and then Maddox did
Oh,
say.
but Maddox did say.
Okay,
Well, go on.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
So Maddox said that people were starting to get Army and
After Arc
Rebel
5.
and all that stuff after
Arc 5 was the last one.
Last one.
So we
under
have
the
Arc
system.
1, Arc 3, Arc 4, Arc 5, and Arc 15 from the way Maddox explained it.
And then she said everything after Arc 15. The way I understood it was half of them were blown up or destroyed.
She didn't
because
say
they didn't know how to fly them.
They didn't know how to fly.
But that was. Go ahead.
No, go, Jeff.
I was going to say, my understanding was Arcs 6 through 14 got blown up because they didn't know how to fly it. That's what I read. Or that's what I thought.
Folks, I genuinely. Okay, I shouldn't have
I didn't think it was all of them blew up.
Right.
just
I
think
thought she
some
said
of them
half
blew up.
of them. I heard something like half. So we're playing telephone right now. He says all of them. He says some of them, and I say, well, I thought it was half of
So
them.
people in the
Come on,
chat room,
folks.
let us know.
Need your help on that one. And
And
Rich
they're
is
all
like,
going,
you
"Ah!"
bunch of rookies. Rich is looking down and is like, I'll see how long these guys go with that one.
Because I know the truth.
And you saw it how many
I
times?
don't know any
Jack?
truth.
Oh, that's funny, Jake. No, I wouldn't say that, buddy, because it doesn't matter how many times we see it. It's with each viewing, oh, I heard half too. Okay, well,
I'll have to rewatch.
either Elizabeth and Roy are two psychos, or show enough.
Oh God.
Yes.
Well,
Jose says, but when it comes to discussions regarding Earth, who can we really trust?
and I like the way he
yes,
used trust.
Yes. Oh, who can we really trust? Yes, that was really very good. I just think that Maddox was a bit more open
Forthcoming.
about that one. But then again, it's feeding them the information that you want them to know, because Arc 1 is in the dark. They don't know any. That was my chair.
Yeah. But,
So I'm just going to continue real quick on something I wanted to just touch on.
Okay, real quick.
I just love the effects, and right around the time you guys were talking about Evelyn and everything, there's a shot of Arc 1 going through FTL. And as the camera moves towards Arc 1 in the FTL, as soon as that camera breaches the bubble, it shakes. And I thought that was such a cool effect.
Oh, yeah, the subtle thing that the camera passed through.
Yeah, that was really nice that someone thought of that. So there were just so many different effect shots and stuff that were done that I thought was really cool. Maddox said Arc 5 was the last official ship that made it out. Thank you. Oh, except Arc 15, right?
Under
They're on
the
Arc 15.
governmental system before everything fell apart. Marcia, you are 100% correct. There was more to it, where she said that was the last. After that, everyone got their armies and tried to take the different arcs.
Yeah.
And half of them blew up. Thank you, Elizabeth. Half of them blew up because they didn't know how to fly them or whatever. So come on, folks, go back on your TiVos and the DVRs. Please help us out here. Go to that scene.
Yeah, and you know what? The more views, the better.
I'm gonna do it.
So
if you see the light, it's from my TV up here.
So off. we obviously find out Alicia does like or care for.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh yeah, she blurted that out, but we all knew that. So
yeah, that was we all knew that.
Here's interesting. Here was an interesting little thing I caught when they were trying to figure out what they're going to do next, and Felix says, "Why don't we question Dr. Brandis? Why would he say Dr. Brandis?"
That's Cat, right?
That's Cat.
I always thought it was Cat. Never, ever heard her being called Doctor.
I think it was in the first episode, or maybe the second.
I didn't think she had any kind of official title. I thought
exactly. I thought she was being asked.
I just thought she was a blonde that got on board,
and she did.
Oh, that means I'm dead.
Well, remember, she's a reality star. She's not a doctor.
Well, but then again, why was she in charge of that genetics program for Trust?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a true story, Michael. Good job.
What was that, Michael? Sorry.
She was in charge of project, which I can't remember the name
of.
The Juno. That was the genetics program for, why was she in charge of that if she wasn't some kind of a doctor?
Well,
scientist.
That's a good question, Michael. I mean, that's awesome. I didn't even think about that.
Me neither.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes.
Show
and
us
he's from
up.
Mark
Yep.
And he's from Mark 2.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Helps being Stardust,
Yes.
Yeah.
So did we talk about the spider DNA?
Ever so briefly.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just catching up.
Spider DNA. Come on, Spider-Man.
I was just interesting that I knew early on when we had these shows that they were going to eventually find some kind of cure or potential cure for Bryce, because I knew there had to be something coming up. And it was interesting that they decided to bring the spider DNA. And then I'm going to talk about the Arc 15 art decor. I love the pink flamingos. That was a nice touch. So that was cool.
Yeah, there must be somebody there from Parma.
Um, and I'm going to take a quick timeout because I have it here in my notes. And I've been meaning to bring this up for quite a while. And I've talked about the effects, I've talked about the stunts, I've talked about all the other crew that have done their deal. I got to bring up the music because the music in this episode was instrumental for bringing the emotions that we did when Helena supposedly or passed away, and all the other incidents, like when they were coming in and invading and stuff. I went back and I re-listened just one time for the music, and just the music that was done really helps to bring the viewer in. So I want to give credit to Fred Curry. I want to say that's his last name. I want to give credit to Fred Curry for his awesome contribution to the show. So I wanted to make sure I brought that up. And then I wanted to also bring up right after the part where Truss says he wanted to lead and Evelyn wants to rule. They were talking the two different type of I want to lead. I want to make sure people are better off in my mankind, and that's all I'm doing this for. And Evelyn's like, no, you want to rule. And I just thought it was an interesting difference between the two of them discussing lead and ruling, because there is.
Oh, damn it. What was the first point you made? Because I wanted to comment on that. The first point.
I'm going too fast.
No. The music, yes. You know, folks, I want to give a backhanded comment on that one because I always pay attention, for some reason, camera angles, because I know that directors love to tell stories by how they move the camera. They can both figuratively and literally lead us. But the music itself, I really enjoy a great deal. And Jag, I didn't hear the music in this episode.
Really?
And as I understand music theory in movies and TV, you're not supposed to hear it.
No, you're not.
And I didn't hear it in this episode. So I want to give a backhanded comment on that. I want to support that because I am big on music. So what is that? She doesn't have a degree. She does have TV shows specializing in couples therapy and sexual counseling. That's probably why he put her on the Juno project. It can't be hard to see who would be good matches together. Oh, Susie. Wow.
Well, but still, I mean, it could just not be doctor could be a what's it called? Honorary title. So I mean,
oh, you mean like the one I have?
Well,
or they could have just been sarcastic.
Well, no. Like Dr. Phil, I don't think he's a real therapist.
I thought he was.
Well, maybe he is, but I'm just saying. But if she did have a therapy show on TV with couples counseling, she may have some kind of training. So I don't know. I'm just being devil's advocate for Kat.
But I'm just saying, so far when it goes over the cast, she's not called doctor. There's no doctor in front of her name. So maybe she is a doctor.
Funny. It's just or they were being funny. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, the doctor thing could be maybe she's a doctor. We don't. As part of the mystery of this show, we don't know jack shit.
Yeah. I want to get her on here too because got questions.
Susie.
Oh, yeah, questions for everybody, don't we, Michael?
They both had God complexes. Susie also says Fred's music is very subtle. Yeah. And Elizabeth says it's still a God complex. A leader is choosing a leader, not a dictatorship, and a dictatorship is what they both want. Yeah. Garrett refers to his doctor, as does Felix. Mm-hmm. So we have a genuine dilemma here.
Yes, which is normal for the arc because there's always something that we always question, and we hope the next episode will help resolve it, and it continues. So
yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, no, I was gonna say that was just a joke on the Arc 2 reference. Sorry, Michael. Anyway, you see how disappointed Lane was when he was sitting in the chamber in the room with William, and it's basically saying that never meet your heroes, and so it's like his realization that he had held William in such high esteem, and then all of a sudden he sees the real, or at least in this instance, the real trust.
Yeah.
So,
And that is very true.
so
I'm not sure if I told everyone the story in other programs I have, that when I had a chance to visit the Voyager sets from Star Trek Voyager
you did?
on June 12th, 1998, by invite of producer Joe Minosky, we were given a 1-hour tour of the sets by one of the production assistants, and I learned the meaning of The Magic Was Gone. And Voyager was my favorite program, and I had a chance to. I didn't get to see the entire ship, but I saw almost all the bridge, engineering, the doctors, the infirmary, all that stuff. And it was interesting because after that, the magic was gone. And you know what really actually killed it for me? The one thing that genuinely killed it, for those of you that remember Star Trek Voyager, in Tim Russ alcove, he had those wooden milk crates in there. You know, the ones where you put and he would put it on there so he could rest his leg or whatever he could when he was, or sit there. It was like, we're in the 23rd century or 24th century, and you have a wooden milk crate here. It was just kind of interesting. It was just so out of place. But after that episode, or after that moment when we were on the set, it kind of killed the magic. I understood my father.
No, it does. You go behind the curtain, and it does change your perspective.
Yes.
It is still far and away one of my favorite programs. I enjoy it because I have actually numerous connections to Voyager, which is really strange. But again, that's way off topic. But I get that about meeting your heroes. It is so true.
Yeah. It is.
All I know is each episode it taxes my brain more to tack on a line in my welcome that plays on the show. Oh, I like that. Yes. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Can you tell I'm from the West Coast that doesn't know anything? Yeah, East Coaster. They call them apple boxes, and they use them all the time in productions to make actors taller. Really? Oh, yeah, yes. I didn't know that they use the actual full crate, though, but yes, he had one in there. That's good. I appreciate that, Anthony. And maybe Anthony will.
Anthony would know. I know where.
I was going to that too. Maybe Anthony would like to share something that he may know right now. So who knows? Which is really, really cool. But folks, again, wow, what a wonderful conversation. We have a lot to talk about. I think the rat dog across the way now realizes that I'm here.
Well, Mercedes isn't here to calm him down.
Okay,
so
we commented about that. Did you notice that little rat dog was, and the moment Mercedes spoke, that rat dog disappeared? And do you know what we also did notice last time? We all talked about this after we went off air. We were stunned at not only ourselves going silent, but everyone in the chat room went silent.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know I made that comment. I'm like, whoa, everyone has gone silent. I think Eddie made a comment, which may have spoken for everyone, but we were stunned just as much as you. I don't want to say stunned, but I think blown away by what she was sharing. That was awesome. And she did break the record, and I'm proud of that. I'm going to play it again because I think it is so cool. And there it is, NDB Media, where they throw the rule book out on time limits for live streams. They will end it when it feels right. Thank you, Nathan.
And sometimes not even then.
Oh, yeah, not even then. I've done 5-hour episodes. Don't shake your head. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, dude. No, it's the way you were like.
I was looking for my drink.
Times.
By the way, Richard, looks like you and I are sharing the same drink. So.
Yeah, well.
Okay, product placement. There we go. There we go.
You never know who's watching, right? Um, who caught the awesome? I love the writing of the show when Alicia and Dr. Kabir are going to Bryce, and she's all excited, and she says, telling basically Bryce, we found potentially a
Oh
cure.
yeah, we did mention
And
that. Go ahead,
did you,
go on, I'm
did
sorry.
you,
Go on, please. I'm sorry.
did you get your grown-up teeth? I just thought it was awesome. That was
I
a great.
admitted, Jack. Unfortunately, I said had that been me, I would have been just as much of a jerk as he was.
I just thought it was awesome. Um,
You
maybe
got
you
your adult teeth.
did you get you talked about the spider venom, right? I don't want to go over stuff you
Very
already
little.
did.
No, go.
Okay. No, I was just saying that it was interesting that they only found a component. So I'm sure in the second and the final
1 to 3.
1 to 3. So it'd be interesting to find if they find the other two.
They might
they
have
seem
them
very-
on ARC 15.
I think ARC
They may-
15 has one of them, right? Doesn't ARC 15 have one?
Hey, what happened to Arc 3?
They
I
left
think
it
they
there.
just left it there. They
left
stayed
it there.
Okay.
Did you want them to tow it with them,
There it is.
Jag?
I'm sorry?
Did you want them to tag it along with the tractor beam?
Yes. Yes. They have that. I'm not going to get into my next note because that's kind of controversial at the moment.
Get into the next
Right.
note.
You sure?
Sure, what the hell? It's the arc. I
Okay.
mean, come on.
Okay.
Survive their censor.
We can just get rid of you. So if it's that,
That's fine. I can do that on my own. Obviously.
You almost did.
I did. Why did Arc 15 attack Arc 1 for the spider DNA? Couldn't they have just boarded and checked the ship while everybody was in cryo? Why did they have to attack the ship?
I'm thinking they didn't know that there were. If I remember right, they made some comment that they did not know that they had the DNA on ARC 1.
They
I
didn't.
thought help someone in the comment.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up for the comments.
Because I thought I thought that they said that they did not think that ARC 1 had it, and they wanted to get rid of the sleepers because none of them were awake. And if they got rid of the sleepers, then I don't know, maybe then they could check the ship to make sure, but things didn't work out like they thought. So
Okay.
that's
I
what
would
I'm
just-
thinking.
But they fired missiles at it, and that's
No, with those
Well,
little
they fired a compound at them that they did not recognize.
yeah.
Yes.
yeah, okay. The compound that kind of disabled the ship. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
remember,
disintegrated it.
if we do believe the pieces that we have, we do know that Arc 3 did have FTL. One of the,
Yes.
I guess, the first MTL. Michael's Arc, a bunch of space dust now. Oh,
Maybe.
comet water.
Maybe.
And one didn't have it. So
Yes.
I think they figured that it wasn't aboard one. It was the first one. It was going to take the longest. Why would all that stuff be on there?
Mm.
Yes,
Yes, I agree, and that's actually my next point.
the first time we see her, when she lifts up her arm or something, it looks like it's diseased or something. But
I thought it was just
dress?
I thought it was just like her costume or something. However, she does mention earlier on, I'm literally betting my life on it. Was one of the lines she said.
Okay, that's what you get when you watch 5 times.
I caught that. So that tells me potentially she may have the clampins. And I got a note about that later on.
Better
Looking
bring
at
it
my
up
notes.
now because I'm not sure how much longer we're going to go. So
Okay, so real quick, the note I'm going to bring up is I want to thank the group because the group figured out Clampton stands for Keith Lampkin, one of the writers of the show. And he wrote episode 5, 1 Step Forward, 2 Step Back, and episode 8, Every Single Person Matters. But I want to thank the groups, Facebook groups, for bringing out that little thing that Clampton stands for Keith Lampkin, or at least it looks like, based on what I'm seeing here and what that they discovered. The other thing is anybody that wanted to know what WD stood for, I think it was one of the episodes that said, Kendall, I'm sorry, wanted to know what WD stood for. I think when Kelly mentioned it, something early on about WD device or WD, It was revealed in this episode it was wrist device. Um,
Oh yeah.
it was wrist device. So that was I brought that up. Or they brought that up, I should say.
Well, I was thinking
Again,
it was WD-40.
yeah, well, it could be, but now they said wrist device. So
Well, you're
there you-
probably right, but I'm so used to
Yes.
products like that, Oh, WD-40, that sounds interesting.
Again, the beautiful visual of Proc Speed with the two arcs in the front. That was just gorgeous. I wanted to give a shout out to the secondary characters. Cogner, she got she was the one sitting next to Garnett on the way back to Arc 15. It was just great to see the secondary characters get a time to shine. And again, what Garnett did at the end with boarding Arc 15, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And again, no alarms, I guess, on both arcs. Again, shout out to the stunt crew, the special effects people, the set decorator. Oh, the set decorator crews must have had a fun day, having to make Arc 1 and Arc 15 look different, even though it's the same set. So kudos to them for making it look like two different ships.
Okay.
And that is it, other than just that it's 2 more episodes to go and spread the word.
She has clampkins.
How do you
I'm
know?
looking at the scene right now.
Oh, she
There
got
are
the pin?
subtle things up here on her forehead, and I noticed that her sleeves are see-through, and you can see what look like thick veins. Now, either she has that, varicose vein stuff going, or it's subtle that she has clampkins.
Okay, so then why doesn't Bryce show that?
Maybe he's not as advanced.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, oh yeah. When Kelly is in one scene or in one side and Angus is on the other and she walks in between them, it looks like her sleeve is ruffled up a little bit, but again, there's stuff underneath it which is really standing out. So
Okay.
I think she has it.
Yes,
That
and
would
I
make
agree.
sense. That would make sense because they said over in Arc 1 that it has to be someone high up
Yes.
that would have it.
And then
Because
when
we're
she
still talking about it. Yeah.
and when she obviously says, I can't even find the quote now, of course, but where she says, where is the quote? My life, I'm literally betting my life on it. That kind of secured it to me that he has to have it. 2 more episodes to go, and again, our next episode is Wednesday. Don't forget, after the arc. That is just an essential viewing or listening endeavor that arcaholics or arcsters must follow. Anything else?
Roger's thinking about it. He's deep in thought.
She has it.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Or like Susie said, maybe it does affect people different ways.
Like I say, right now there's a scene where she's kind of like security guards behind her. Angus is in front of her, and she's kind of looking at her daughter, and there's a subtle darkness up on her forehead. And I'm unfortunately watching this on Spectrum on the replay, so it's 47.56 minutes in length, and it's at the 21:55 mark. The specific scene that I'm talking about right now. So
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm excited to see what episode 11 brings. And
Okay, let's go to the very end.
okay.
Bryce whipped out a line from Star Trek. He says, "Oh, you're playing 3D chess." Okay, where the acknowledgement is, "Oh, you're way up. We didn't even see this." So he catches on to what she's doing, and that was his compliment to her by saying, "Okay, I hear you. You're way above us on this one." And I think it was just a little bit after that where Bryce reveals the sexcapade, was it? Which was kind of, yeah. Yeah, that was funny. And then we went aboard the ship. There was a failed trade. Conger looked like a little child. But I'm not. That was part of the plan.
Oh yeah,
So our heroes are playing 3D chess, folks.
because
They
she
look
said
impotent.
she said the person she came with had a bomb in the ship. She wasn't even on the ship. She was doing a spacewalk to go over to that other
Yeah,
airlock, which
That
we
was
didn't hear the final plan until she got back to Arc 1.
Yeah.
Everything go good or whatever they said. And
yes. Did they suspect anything?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was really cool. With Cogner. And I like to see that character. I'm glad to see, like I said, the secondary character shine. That was cool.
yeah.
yeah.
Good job, Jag, in your notes on this one. I do appreciate.
I'm sorry about the old microphone thing. Oh, one thing. Episode 11 is called The Last Thing You Ever Do. And just for anybody that didn't know, the crew must understand their enemy better as they attempt a dangerous rescue mission. So apparently the rescue mission continues.
Yeah.
But I love this episode, and I think, I love all the episodes, but I think this one, as they mentioned, somebody in the previous show that we had mentioned that Dean and Jonathan had mentioned that the action was going to wrap up, and I think they are correct.
So we did ask Stacy if there was going to be some physical takedowns. We did ask her if she was going to use her gymnastics and take out someone. So that would be kind of nice.
Yes. And everybody keep watching and keep doing what you're doing. Spread the word, especially these last 2 episodes. Do what you can. Tell your neighbors, tell your enemies, tell your coworkers, everybody. Because if the ratings improve as they have been, we have a very good shot for a season 2. And I think all of us can agree we want a season 2 and more. So let's just shoot for season 2.
All right. So do we have anything else that we want to get in?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Folks in the chat room, any more ideas, comments, things you want to throw out there, what you think was okay? Let's go to that. What do you believe is going to happen in this next episode? I hate doing this. I hate what ifs, but screw it.
That was a Marvel show, but
I got something. So you know how the planet is an eyeball planet. It doesn't rotate. And then William says he's got the technology to make it happen. I'm curious about you guys and in the chat room. Do you think William can make it happen, given his track record with the Shield?
I seem to believe that it's going to be able to work because he's all like, yeah, well, you know what, whatever, you don't have this, you don't, yeah, actually, I do have all this. Not only do I have it, I have the components out here, but you don't have the programming. It's like, well, I think they do too. He's just the one that made it up. And you kind of want to, the guy who designs the bike, you kind of want him to ride the bike, you know? So.
I'm getting the reference of Jose and Marcia about not Dallas. I'm getting about the dream. I get that. Who shot JR? Yeah, I'm getting that.
Okay. Marcia says, I want to see some alien life forms, don't you? Well, are the clones alien life forms?
No.
I don't know.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if he does pull it off and make that
little...
planet rotate.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't think it will? Where are they going to go? Ross 128?
2 years.
Well,
give you an extra season right there.
2 years? Yeah. Trust failed on FTL and on Shields. Oh. Okay, Marcia.
I mean, he did. It was Maddox that actually brought the FTL to life.
And it was Maddox that has a weapon aboard ARC-15.
Oh, and I love that cannon. That is cool. Right at the end of the ship. That's pretty nice. That was cool. I know I'm getting all geeky with the all ship thing, but that was nice. I like that. Yep, that's exactly right.
Yes.
That's where
yeah.
I'm going with. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it'll
Yes,
probably
ma'am.
blow up the planet.
Oh, well, they are what, gravimetric generators or something like that?
Yeah, it could do something bad.
Yeah, we all know what gravimetric generators do on Star Trek. So, it's hit and miss with those babies. That's why Alicia is smarter than Trust.
Yeah.
Someone said they're related somehow.
Oh, that she may be her child, his child, or something. I don't know.
That's fake news.
I don't know. But a great
Like they
episode, and
Yeah,
enjoyed
or
it.
something. No, Jag, what was that?
It's a great episode and enjoyed it. And again, it was Mr. Glassner. And I do know Mr. Glassner, if I'm not mistaken, also wrote the season finale. So that'll be fun.
The season finale has an interesting final name.
Everybody wins? What was it?
Yes, I think that's it. Everybody wins.
Or something like that.
I hadn't seen the name
Yeah.
yet. Is
I
it
think I
out
was-
there?
Well, they were saying
Everybody
something about the planet that it's too hot on the surface and it's too cold on the other side because it doesn't move.
It's an eyeball planet. Yeah.
All together now, folks. It's an eyeball planet. Well, she's got 4 master's degrees. Did Trust go to college? Oh, Bill Gates? Is that who we're talking? The other guy from Apple?
Steve Jobs.
As long as they don't find any tachyon particles, I'm good. Well, there have been a few Star Trek references, but all done in love. I noticed that. There have been references to Battlestar Galactica. We pointed that out in the episode where, not at the end where Trust is revealed to be on the ship, but the next episode when they had the parade, Helena was wearing
the
Battlestar
blue robe.
Galactica. And you also got her comment of what she was doing.
And I saw it, and she did it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and why didn't they take it? If I'm not mistaken, Kelly convinced Felix to airlock the weapon.
Why didn't they take the weapon from Arc 3 when they took other supplies? What other weapon? Did Arc 3 have a weapon on it?
I didn't think so. I thought it just had a bunch of weapons on it that they went ahead and discarded.
That's what I thought too.
Or to anyone. Yeah. Oh, they're not red shirts. They're jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, I like that. I do.
Well, I'm excited for the next episode, as I always am, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm really excited by Michael's news about what's happening on 12 and then May 7th. So,
Jag, your enthusiasm is infectious, dude. There's no doubt about
is it really?
Oh God, yes, it is.
We have to
clear.
take pills for it. Yeah.
They
Oh,
have
I didn't say-
antibiotics for it.
okay. Well, I didn't want to go there due to HIPAA violations and all that stuff, but it is infectious, Jag. There's no doubt. The love that you have for this program, and that's why I, for one, appreciate having you on here.
Thank you, and
I think everyone else does as well.
thank you. My apologies again. I'll have this fixed up by next time. I know. I just felt bad. I was really
I'm sorry.
rushing.
I'm sorry. I do it 2 more times for the time he saw the episode. I'm sorry. Okay, done.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Oh well, no, the accolades were not meant to go to him. I was just thank you.
No, look at the comment.
I know. That's what I said. What I did. Okay, yeah, Marcia. Do they have a weapon like Arc 15? I don't know. That was never discussed. So,
I don't think you would.
yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Jag. Did you see the size of my chair?
Yeah,
What?
it creaks.
No, I meant the one on the.
No, we don't want to think
Oh,
about this.
yes.
Stuff. What the?
I said, did you see the size of my chair?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It creaks.
Oh,
It is funny. Where
But
I
why?
will. I'm sorry. So what?
But why?
Institutional arrogance. I don't know what. Weak ego. Just give them something big. It'll make them happy. I use the chair when I'm in my appointments, folks, because I move forward and backwards, and I can manipulate the sound of the chair, and I love messing with my clients by saying, "Oh, sorry, that was a chair. Oh, sorry, that was a chair." And just the other day, I turned around with a little school kid smile, and I said, "That was not the chair." Oh man, it was fun. It was fun being able to do
We
that.
had to be there. We had to be there.
I
We have to be in our third grade mode.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was clear. That was. I had to reestablish order here. Not that it was required. All good. So, folks, we just passed the second hour. We're now into the third hour. So, if any team say what? Oh, I thought it was great. Any other comments that we may have on the episode?
Went down my list. I'm good.
Michael?
It's down my list, but Richard, do you want to announce what's going on Wednesday night, or do you want me to?
You go ahead, Michael.
Okay, Wednesday night, Richard is going to be interviewing. His name is Douglas the Mirren. He is a horror actor, and there's a new movie that he's starting to film called Big Cats. And Richard and another one of our NDB hosts, Peter Gama, are going to be interviewing him at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and 8 p.m. Central time, 7 p.m. Mountain time, just to get everybody in on the North American continent, except for Atlantic time, where there's not that many people that have that on the continent. So we're just going with the 4 big ones. And we hope you will be there. It should be good. And we don't have a Monday night episode coming because tax season is a pain.
Yeah.
So that's why. That's one of the reasons.
Too bad they extended it in many states for a long time.
Yes.
Over the weekend, folks, I do want to share something. I am one of the luckiest people in the world. I received 2 gifts over the weekend from my clients. And this is the one I got today. It's on The Mandalorian. I know it's not the same universe, but it is really cool. It's on seasons 1 and 2. I think it is really, really neat. There are even pictures in here. So,
ooh.
And the Lego set. There it is. Red 5, the Lego set. This is different. It's the helmet. It's kind of different, which is really cool, the Lego set. I received these today this week. Actually, I got this one last night. This one today, which is really kind of cool. And I did get a bottle of tequila over the week, which was really crazy. It's really nice. So what I'm going to invite everyone to do for episode 11. Richard already knows about this because we've done it on other episodes. And I'd like to take the time to introduce ourselves to the audience. So I'm going to ask the audience as well a list of items because we're going to bring them on as well to show them. I would like everyone to bring their, doesn't have to be liquor because we've learned our lesson. We don't do that anymore. But I would like you to bring your favorite. Like Richard is like laughing. It's like we've learned our lesson. I would like everyone to bring your favorite drink, whether it be coffee, soda, tea, a drink, or whatever. Tell us why you like that drink, and I'm asking the host to do the same. I'm asking them to bring their favorite bit of literature or movie. Quickly talk about that a little bit. And everyone in the chat room, I'm asking you to do the same. And I would also like for you to bring your favorite song or genre, and then finally, what you collect. Okay, it's kind of cool. Is a mug of blood acceptable? Jeez, Jose.
Whatever works.
Whatever it is. And folks, it's kind of cool. We introduce ourselves to each other. We learn a little bit about each other. So favorite drink, favorite collectible, favorite book or movie, and then I think it's just your favorite music, right? So it'd be kind of cool. We learn from each other about each other. And don't be stupid and show the stuff that you use as passcodes. So that's not what this is for. But since it's going to be episode 11, we're going to be near the end. And I do genuinely have a sneaky suspicion that episode 12, the four of us will be functioning as moderators. Folks, we're going to have 6 guests on. Its program is not about us. It's about them. So,
and one love triangle theoretically. So.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I didn't think about that. That's very good. Jose,
Yes.
blood wine, maybe. You will post that in the groups? You know what, Marcia? No. But if thou'st would doest the favors for me, 4 things, folks. I'm asking my co-host. You don't have to bring it with you, but just will the software handle it? Oh, that's funny. That's good. I like it. Just give us a
But
moment.
will the software handle 6 guests and us?
Oh, yes.
Is that what he means?
We're gonna find out. So it'll be good, folks. It's kind of cool. We learn about each other in a way, and it's really kind of neat. Hey, at least I didn't ask you for who your favorite hero was, or which is kind of favorite hero. Anyway, all right.
Good
You
stuff.
have it. You have your homework. That's all I ask. Be ready to go next week. All kidding aside, if you would post it in your groups, that's what I've requested, and just be ready to talk about it. It'd be kind of cool, folks. We learn of each other. Okay.
And you're assuming that we're going to have nothing to talk about for episode 11.
Oh, we're going to have stuff to talk about. I appreciate that, Marcia. Yes. It's just a little introduction of ourselves to everyone else.
Yeah, I like it.
And I appreciate that, folks. But not only us here, but everyone in the chat room as well. So the group administrators, if you would make that announcement, we invite everyone. I thank you, Marcia. I believe Elizabeth will kindly. She gave me a big chair. She might give me a host in honor of the program. So we're good. That's all I ask. Is have those 4 things ready to go. And if you want to bring a 5th thing, ask it. We're good. This is going to be our last episode of us, because episode 12 and episode 13, we're just going to be spectators. Right, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my co-hosts, if we go 2 hours, I'm thinking that we just all be moderators for about 30 minutes each. And we just let the conversation go where it goes. But I don't think they're going to need any impetus from us. No. I don't think anyone has done anything like this anywhere.
Nope. I'm excited. Very excited.
I thank you, Susie. I do appreciate. I'll clarify them with you in group. So thank you. But beyond that, folks, this was fun. I think the 3 of us have already. I don't know if Richard may have anything else, young man.
No, not really.
Keep
Oh,
on.
the bell.
What?
The bell.
Oh, that okay. All right.
Ring our bell, Richard.
Oh,
Ring
my
our bell.
God.
Oh my goodness. All right. So everybody that hasn't heard it before, it's the same old thing. Subscribe, like, hit the notification, and get that notification bell going. Keep the excitement alive.
All right. At this point, I call on anyone to end the episode. At this point, since Jag has flubbed it twice, I am now going to go back to Jag again. Take us away, young man. Just end the episode.
Just want to say thank you guys for joining us. Keep doing what you're doing on the group. Don't forget After the Arc. Don't forget to watch it at episode 11 the day it airs, and on Peacock the day after. Don't forget to check us out on next Sunday so that we can discuss 11. And don't forget your homework that has been given to you. Then don't forget to join us on our big season finale extravaganza on the 23rd of April.
Part 1.
And part 1. And then we're going to have a part 2 in 7th of May.
May 7th.
May 7th. So we'll be posting that online. We'll be posting on the groups. Thank you guys for all your support. We appreciate it. You guys are us, and we are you. Thank you.
We'll see you guys. Don't forget to have the comment water. We'll see you guys on the other side. Heist! With movies.